he from?
Named Suge the Trapper. I don't know. I heard the song on the I heard it on the Explore page.
Oh yeah,
Young up and coming artists, you know they always get a play from me.
yeah.
Went that far, episode 94
94.
in the building. We can get right to it. T, can you pull up can we look at the Discord from on the desktop? I wanna explain this what we've been doing the last week. And why it's important.
If y'all not in the Discord, get in this.
Yeah,
Discord.
DM us, messages, text us, whoever you got to talk to, get in the Discord, man. Basically, we've been doing this as a collective, what you want to say, 4 years? This year 4, the year 3, year 4. With this podcast shit, we have to essentially grow it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And turn it into something. And with the Discord, it's able to show, like, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone too. It's basically us being able to see like who's with us. Like who can we
Yeah, it's like Twitter but more intimate.
Yeah, it's Twitter, but is it
Intimate?
Yeah.
More closed.
It's not the timeline. It's
Yeah,
away
it's
from
not-
the timeline.
Yeah, it's not every. For
You don't need
everybody.
clout, don't need followers, you don't need, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to quote unquote be famous and all that other weird shit. It's just somewhere where we can interact with y'all. That was one of my biggest things with people was the engagement. I've been talking about it for weeks now, and Discord gives us that. To the point now, I can literally look at the Discord and I can shout out everybody that's in there now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So with the Discord, it's like we can interact with our fans. What do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want us to talk about? How y'all feel about this? We was literally talking, putting the podcast topics that we usually keep to ourselves in the notes. We was putting it in the Discord. There go your man right there, too, with that orange on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's Monera. She white. That's Snipe. Shout out to Sniper. That's me again. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically us being able to interact with people. And another thing I've been thinking about is us eventually starting a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like this. Just give me 50 people, right? 50 people that's gonna post every time we post something, retweet us, buy the merch. That way, if we know our numbers, we know how much merch to make, so we're not sitting on it. 50 people that if we did a meet and greet or a live show would come out. 50 people that if we start the Patreon, give me 50 people that'll really subscribe and rock out with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it's really for. Like, if you go through the channels, like every channel is just a way for us to talk to y'all. Like, say something. It's just let us know you there. You got the pod topics. We'll put topics in there. Mm-hmm. Whatever y'all want us to talk about. If it's a topic, like say the topic after today, y'all want to talk about it with us. Right. Smell goods. That's colognes and shit. Whatever. Promote your shit. Who in here? Shout out to Sniper Bay. She do the Where I'm From. You ever see the rappers like rapping in front of the microphone?
Yeah.
Yeah, she do that. Dove in here. Shout out to Big Steppers Podcast.
No matter what you got, just post it up.
Yeah. Post a pic, just regular pic, shit like that. What other channels we got? Food pics, that joint jumping for real.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chuck. He in VA killing it. He posting stuff in there all crazy. Sash was in there too. She started it off in there. Yeah, just post food. Cool date spots. This joint got a couple gems in it. TVs and movies. We was over there talking about Blacklist and all the shows that's related to that. Shit that we can talk about what we want to talk about. Like, nobody on Twitter like, oh, y'all don't like this? Just start an art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Songs, playlists, just post whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sports talk. Fashion, ain't nothing in there because I don't know how to dress. I would kill it, but I don't know how to dress. Content, we was just in here talking. Everybody share content, what y'all watching, what y'all listening to. Mm-hmm. What's the bet? T had the first bet in there. It looked like with the Simpson in the Bart.
Big L.
Yeah, Simpson in the rain. He lost the bet. Access anything. Throwback Thursday, Marvel vs. DC, pets. You know what I'm saying? So it's just everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's for us to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And personally, I'm like low key done with the timeline. I don't want to talk to y'all no more. Like, and I don't want this to become the timeline. Like, that's something a lot of people were saying. Like, yo, don't. I'm like, yo, y'all can add more people if y'all want. They're like, no, we good. Like,
Nah,
we
keep
ain't,
it
don't,
how it is.
yeah. So the lesser the better. Like, that's really what social media used to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your own
Yeah.
little tribe. And like I said, I could shout everybody out.
Somewhere you could say what you want to say and not worry about
So
damn,
y'all,
somebody
so
not gonna like this.
so shout out to Uncle Hoax. He was the one that set it up to where if we post enough, it'll level up so we can see who really interactive in there.
Mhm.
That's what that is. I reached out to
Okay.
him, shout out to Nerd Nash. He hooked me up with him, so he running the joint. So Kenny, you in there, Teller, you in there, John Barchard in there. That's the owner of the network or some shit like that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he in there too.
John's
He
in
be,
there.
Yeah, he be interacting with us too. Mel, Fresco, Big Mizza, Bub, CDR, I don't know who that is. Charlie, 609, Coop, that's LaShawn, Day Gill, Talia, Dear Dope Visuals, DGB, DJ Young Legend, Fareeze Bueller, Fuzz, Gate, that's my man Kurt, Ghostface, Hook, he got a podcast himself. Hot Shot, that's Mooey, but he worked for the fire department, so he want everybody to know that. Chuck, Josh, my man Keenan, K Blizzle, a childhood friend from Frankfurt. That's like one of the first friends I made when I was in Frankfurt in like 5th grade. I don't know who this is. Kawhi, Jamaican. Sash, Zach, Chico, Lynn from the office, Mar, MG Money, somebody that reached out to us recently. It was asking for the YouTube. He was basically saying he wanted to be able to match the faces to the voice and shit. So I sent him to YouTube or whatever. Munira, somebody named Moon Nasty. I don't know who that is. Nay, Nerd Nash. Dom, he an artist. Chad from TRPA. My man Hefe, B. Jade, Queen Chicken Head. Mike in there. Chill Cosby in there. Shay, Sniper Bay. Steph. Teflon Don. Oh, that's Turtle. That's my youngin. Luce, my little brother. Chubby Don from Talks with Tay. Tom Flies from Hip Hop since 1987, and he worked with Don't Call Me White Girl. Dove. I don't know who Wes is. My man Yusef and Yaya. You know what I'm saying? We deep in that joint so far. You know what I'm saying? And
Quick
as we
too.
quick in a week. So as we keep going, we'll get more interactive in that joint and make it happen. So shout out to everybody that's in there on the Discord. Kenny, where you want to go, man? Because there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
It's no way around it. So
Me what?
I think we should just get it over with. That topic.
State troopers and
Yeah.
the
And
DUI situation.
late Mike just walked in. Yo, he was on y'all. Kasim was on y'all team.
No,
You played?
I was coaching.
Oh, I'm not missing the next one. Yeah, put that shit right here.
Put it in spot seat.
Yeah, get his bitch ass. Get his camera on. Get his bitch ass camera on there. Yeah, right there. He gonna post a picture with the trophy. You ain't even win. You get over there. You get on that joint. That joint on. Put the mic. So Mike just walked in.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about the competition. Talk
Catch my
us
breath
through it
before
before we.
Steph killed me.
Nigga, you just wanted chip. You talking about you tired?
Yeah, man.
All that champagne.
Yes, sir.
How can you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah, put it right there. Leave it right there.
ball for one. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Walk us through it. What,
All right,
first one?
Huh?
First one, right?
Yeah, this is the first annual joint.
All right.
Hopefully the first of many. You know what I'm saying? It turned out
I'm
great.
playing in the next one.
It's gonna be a good joint.
So what was your team?
I was with my my man Leak and them.
Y'all had a tree. Who was that? The boy Maul?
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
cheated,
Baldy,
but
yeah.
all right.
How? He a football player.
He tall as shit
He a
though.
football player.
Any athlete coming to any recreational park is cheat
He's
code.
a football player.
So how many
But
teams
that,
was
you
it?
gotta think of it like this. All right, so it was 6 teams, I think.
All right.
We had to play 3 games, and 2 of them was back to back.
Okay.
So niggas had
Did y'all see
time off.
Kasim?
We seen them the first game, got them out early.
What Kasim do?
Eh.
Niggas might as well come pod. That's what I be
But-
talking
but it's
about. Niggas in
crazy.
the G League.
But it's crazy though, cause them motherfuckers, like that was probably the best game, the first game. Because they got chemistry, all that shit. All them niggas played at Reed together. So they basically was running Wally old plays, like the old Reed plays and shit. They had chemistry.
Right.
So y'all came in with the advantage. Plus that was like, so brother was on that team and all that shit. So that was like the fan favorite.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a little weird trying to like get them out, but you know, I told him, I said, y'all want to join Death Row? Come join Death Row.
Right. So what you gonna do? You coaching every year
Get down
going
and lay
forward?
down. Yeah, fucking right.
What was your squad called?
Yeah. We didn't need no
What
name.
color-
It was
what
just we
color,
showing up. We was gray.
Oh, all right.
Bleak was calling them the Goon Squad. You know, Leak, if you know Leak gonna talk his shit, get his rocks off.
So
You
when
can't
is
let
all
Leak-
right? So let us know when the next one.
The
is.
next
Y'all
one, it
gonna-
might be next year. I don't know if it's gonna be around the same time, but they might try to move it to summer. But we definitely gonna be in Kahoot, like you know what I'm saying, more
at Reed
hands-on,
again.
yeah, for sure. It should be. Yeah.
That's a tough ass court. Low key, a lot of people don't
Yeah,
know that. That's a
a lot,
nice ass
yeah.
court. The expressway right there. Everybody get up out of there.
Yeah. So that was one of the. I feel like that was one of the biggest things. Like, all right, how was it gonna be towards the end after? You know what I'm saying?
They had the
Everybody getting-
food. They were selling food in there.
Yeah,
Last time I was in there, they were selling food.
They had food, and I'm gonna keep it a beam. Like, big shout out to the family. Like, they definitely like
Showed up.
you didn't miss for nothing when you was there.
Okay.
It was a nice crowd. Everybody was all love. It was a good because everybody was there. You know what I'm saying? It's the first annual Jones, so everybody there knew him and me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was good vibes. Everybody knew why they was there, and it was like
What time it start?
started at 12:30. That's
Okay.
when they started getting everything set up and shit. So first game was about like 1:15, 1:30 maybe.
Was it like the games was good games, good Jones? Or
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely good ass games. It was good competition. It was maybe like one, I would say, shitty team, but even them, it was like a
I mean, they showed up. So
yeah. So it was like it was a good joint though.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers was hooping.
I mean, shout out to y'all doing something. You know what I'm saying? Positive.
Yeah.
Make sure next time we all
sure.
come down there. You know what I'm saying?
Even if y'all even the motherfuckers just get a team. You know what I'm saying? We get the one for our team or anything.
We need our coach, nigga. You coaching
Yeah,
somebody
I
else?
mean, I might depend what the contract like. Say no.
No, nigga.
I was telling niggas, I'm giving out 10-day con. Y'all better come. You want to get down with Death Row? And it's to the point where like motherfuckers from like
Coach Mike.
motherfuckers from. I almost lost my voice. I really had to drink. I was drinking tea, all that shit to get right for this. Like
You was there during they practice. Y'all did practices and all that.
we did warm ups. We ain't really do no practices, and it's crazy because I think the same team that we beat
What
the
tall
first
boy
round.
had 50?
No,
Oh,
Dev had the most points.
Oh,
Dev
all
won MVP finals.
all right.
But I feel like, man, Spud and them, it's the same niggas that we just beat is the same niggas that's playing in other leagues together. So not only y'all got the chemistry from back then, y'all probably in the same league.
What's the alumni, Orton Reed?
Yeah.
All right.
That like, and you know, Wamp used to play with them, so you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like Wamp used to play for Reed, he was heavy.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope seeing y'all down there.
Yeah, that's
Seen
a good
posted the
vibe.
boy. He had the hoodie on and shit. One of them niggas down there had a 1FR hoodie on.
Oh yeah, Maul. Shout out to Maul, man. It was good. It felt good seeing that shit like just around. Like
Yeah.
it felt good when you run into somebody and they got that shit on that. Like no cap.
Yeah. But
Shout
we
out
was just
to
telling
Maul.
them how you feel about the Discord.
Discord definitely lit. I'm trying to keep up. I feel like I don't know. I'm showing my age with the Discord shit.
Why you say that? You keep
Because-
sneaking on there at night.
Yeah, but no, it's not even at night. All right, sometimes at work I got time, but it's like it'd be
I
hard
think the
to
boy
keep-
set it up to where it don't. I had told him like I don't want it to ping everybody. It pinged me because I run the service,
No,
but
my
I don't want it
shit-
to ping everybody.
My
Every time
shit might
somebody-
show up on my phone, but I don't want that like alert every single time.
Yeah, I told him to fix it.
Yeah.
I think he fixed it. So now it'll only alert you if it at you and shit.
Yeah, that or no, even if it don't at me, it still show up in my notifications. And on
Oh,
my
that's
screen.
because y'all are friends. I put it's a joint called Friends of the Show.
Yeah.
So y'all basically like moderators.
Yeah.
Y'all T, Chad, Dove, Saj, Zach. Y'all that's really in there. So
Yeah.
it's gonna come to y'all joint just
But
like
that
it come to
shit-
mine.
That shit, I feel like I just gotta get used to that shit.
You can fix
It's
it.
hard
though.
to keep up with it though. Like I hate when I get on and motherfuckers done had a
Everything-
whole
yeah,
conversation.
everything,
I'm
this
like,
whole
damn, I
shit
gotta
done
go
went
to the
down.
top. I don't even
But
like
it-
reading. Like
It show you where you left off.
Yeah, show you where you left off at. Yeah, and the highlight.
That's what I like about it.
Right. No, I like seeing because it don't. It don't have to be me. Like I don't have to initiate the conversations. Y'all. That's what I'm saying. Telling everybody go in there and rock out whatever y'all want to talk
Yeah.
about. Like sports, bet, content, regular shit, whatever. Like you know what I'm saying. It don't
Yeah.
gotta just be me. It's our community. Like you know what I'm saying. And I was telling him like just give me 50 people that's gonna support everything we do, and we won.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure.
And we take it from
Fucking right.
there. We won. You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's like it's almost like they becoming even more supportive because it's like it's everyday thing now.
yeah, now
Like
y'all
we get to talk to them every day versus
y'all
them
get to
just
tap
waiting a
us on the
week.
shoulder
Yeah.
anytime y'all want. You know what I'm
Real
saying? So
shit.
that's the whole purpose of it. And as we go forward, and we take it to Patreon, like you know what I'm
Bottom
saying?
line, yeah.
Yeah, and then
It's all about conversion.
yeah,
If you can convert this viewership into this support,
yeah, move people.
yeah.
That's what. That's the whole. That was the whole purpose
Yeah.
of it. Like, yo, come over here, fuck with us. and I'm really done with. I don't feel it no more on Twitter. Like I don't got it no more. Like
Yeah.
it's no protection from the bullshit. Like it's no protection from like we could be talking about something and somebody jump in with no context, but they just feel a way about something.
Yeah, just off of what you
Or
said.
it's an agenda or some shit like that. Like weird shit, certain shit I don't even want to see. Like somebody was on there. It was a trans woman tweeted that she was struggling with cramps. I'm like, this would never happen on the court. Like you know what I'm saying? I would never see this. You know what I'm saying? So
I would never see.
I would never see it. I don't want to see this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the court is ours. You know what I'm saying? It's ours. It's our people. Whatever we want to talk about, we can let our people know whatever we got going on. Same thing with the you posted the poster. You know what I'm saying?
And it feel good because it's almost like if motherfuckers got questions about shit that we said, we can always just go and clarify it, or it ain't
Chop
even
it
gotta
up.
be that disconnect between us and the people. It's
Yeah.
like a bridge.
Yeah, for sure. I was telling Kenny before you walked in. It's a topic that kind of broke the internet. We can get into it.
Oh, yeah. I already know what you're talking about.
So how you want to go about it, Kenny? Do we start with the article? I just run down the facts and we take it from there.
Yeah,
I got that DUI. I got the other one that they tried to bring up.
Cause it's a couple. It was just a couple different stories like when that shit first happened.
Yeah, for sure.
And
All right, I got it.
yeah, like
think
it
I
was just
sent
a
it to
lot,
the chat.
going on around it.
The one I was reading. I sent it to the matter of fact. I sent it to the court.
Yeah. You talking about the joint you sent to the group message too?
Yeah. Let me go to pod topics.
They definitely gonna try to pin her though. That
They
shit
gonna pin her.
over.
All right. This one break down like what happened. No, not this one. Yeah, that's the one I got, but it was another one that had another detail in it that I wanted to read. From damn, was it Fox?
Where the facts pretty much.
There you go, right there. That's the one I had. All right.
That mugshot.
The
crazy.
woman accused of killing two Pennsylvania state troopers and a third man in a crash on Interstate 95 was pulled over for speeding minutes before the crash. Sources say Jayana Tanae Webb was stopped by the same troopers she is accused of killing minutes later. Troopers Brandon T. Siska, 29, and Martin F. Mack III, 33, pulled over Webb 2014 Chevrolet Captiva on 95 after midnight, but sources say the stop was brief because the troopers received a priority call for a man walking southbound on the lanes of Highway Bear, the Broad Street exit. After getting Webb's driver's license, registration, and insurance information, Mack and Siska left her with a warning to slow down. Sources tell Fox 29 the entire stop was caught on their dashboard camera and that the interaction lasted less than 1 minute. Damn, so that mean that call came in the second they got out the car to pull over.
Yeah.
Police said a man later identified as 28-year-old Reyes Rivera Olivares of Allentown was reported walking in the southbound lanes of I-95 near the sports stadium in South Philadelphia early Monday. Mack and Siska were trying to get him off of the road when a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed struck all three. Police said all were pronounced dead at the scene where Webb was arrested. And the context of how fast she was going, right? They say she knocked all three of them
Other side,
in the other way,
going
like over
northbound.
the median. So that stopped traffic. Like it might not even stop traffic where she at, but it stopped traffic in the other way. Because imagine coming northbound on 95 and you see three. Go back to it, T. You see three bodies. They put up a tweet. This is from January 15th. What's the bet that shows up in court? If you ask me, I'm the best drunk driver ever. That's nasty.
All the tweets went
That's
up.
nasty.
Wasn't it another
all
tweet?
going-
It's
too,
another
though?
tweet saying
Yeah.
when she got pulled over, she literally pulled out her phone and said that they said I was doing 50 in a 110.
110 and a 50.
Yeah. Sources confirm investigators are looking into her social media, including a possible second Twitter account that mentions a 12:47 a.m. Monday traffic stop that involves speeding. Webb was denied bail on order held hearing. Order held pending at April 5th hearing. They getting right to it. She faces 18 criminal charges. Murders don't get hearings that quick, so they on her top.
Yeah.
So I heard like the car. I heard the trunk came, the hood came off, all her bags. Like it's a blessing that she's here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way she hit them, you know what I'm saying? Prayers to the victims,
Definitely prayers.
her included. You know what I'm saying? The thing about this topic is the news had like a 2-day head start on this topic before social media did. Because I remember going up north, going to see my mom, and she was talking about it. Because we know her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was coming from a party.
Yeah.
It was even rumors that she might or might not been with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we get you.
This one messing up. But they were saying that yeah, they was when it hit social media, I feel like that's when it got nasty, like in the court of public opinion. And we talked about it in the court, like it seemed like when this hit social media, the most, like a lot of components came into it that was like just unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? And there's a difference between nobody found the balance between you had people that say, oh, people drive drunk every day, and then people like, yeah, get her the fuck out of here. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
But then somewhere down the line, race came into it, and she ended up on the collage next to Kyle Rittenhouse. Now, before I go into that, wait, Mike, before I go into it, let me ask y'all, before we go into this, because how do you feel about this situation? Let me start with you, Kenny.
I feel like at first, I'm not gonna lie, I just felt like I didn't know all the facts. So when you first see it, it's like, damn, 21, you hit 2 state troopers. It's like, damn, your life gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I just felt. I'm like, damn, your life down the drain off of something stupid. But then after seeing them tweets, it's just like I can't really feel bad. It's like, now you just gotta take that on.
That
the
one
chin
tweet
now.
at 12:47, that tweet fucked me up.
It was the
Because
I'm fucking Kelly Drive up right now.
Yeah, first of all, Kelly Drive is horrible to drive. I don't care how good you know how to
I
drive.
don't
Kelly Drive
care.
will flip your car over.
I don't care how comfortable I am on a Kelly Drive. I'm not speeding on it.
And it's not a flex.
It's potholes everywhere.
And it's not a
speeding
flex.
Nowhere.
That's ridiculous.
It's potholes on this. You getting potholes on this.
On a
Then it's
curb.
this.
Yeah.
Then it's this. Potholes. And then they fuck Kelly Drive up and leave the manhole covers. Then now it's not potholes. Now it's the opposite of potholes. Now the manhole cover's sticking out.
Yeah.
That shit'll flip your wheel.
Crazy. And then like now doing this septic shit, like I kind of get a little bit different perspective on like safe driving and shit.
Yeah.
So like I just look at it different. It's like that could have been anybody family. That could have been any state.
And stay there. And we gonna get back to that. What
like,
you just said.
Like they gonna knock her over the head because it's state troopers. But
Mhm.
like at the end of the day, that could be anybody family. That could be your
They-
folks. That could be my folks that
Bro,
she hit
That's
and
what I'm
knock them
saying.
over the median.
You know how hard you gotta, dog. Like, you know how hard you gotta hit somebody that's a body, like X amount of pounds, airborne, all 3 of them?
All 3.
Nah, fast you was going to where nobody could make a last minute, oh shit, a dive juke, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like she just got to learn the lesson. Sad, like us being young. Well, I'm around her age, so I know it's kind of like you gotta see it to believe it, kind of thing. Like
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. It's,
Like-
it's past learning the lesson. That shit over.
Bro, when she pulled out
Shit
the
over.
phone
yeah,
and
it's sad.
tweeted,
It's sad. This is how she
Shit
gotta
over.
learn her
Cause
lesson.
she arrogant about it,
Yeah.
she stood on that shit.
bro. She's
Yeah.
arrogant
tweet-
about it, bro. I got hit by a drunk.
That
driver.
tweet
I
is
don't
at
got
the-
no sympathy for this bitch.
Yeah,
Right.
None. I don't have none. Cause it's the fact that you didn't even say like, all right, God just blessed me. All right, they let me
Absolutely.
slide.
That's the
Yeah,
part I'm
yeah.
saying.
And then on top of
Who
that,
gets away with speeding?
Yeah.
on top of that,
The exit right
you can
there.
hold it's so much avenues that you can hold a kid. I hate the fact that, like you said, motherfuckers are trying to compare this to white people.
Wait,
and
we're
all
gonna
this
get there.
other
We're gonna.
All right, so I'm gonna skip that part. But it's it's a whole bunch of, it's a line of command that goes through with somebody drunk driving. Who the fuck was she with that let her rock out?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I got hit with the drunk driver, I was leaving uncut, but I was up uncut. We was upstairs gambling with them niggas because we cool with them.
Mm-hmm.
So we was leaving out or whatever. We was playing 2K. We leaving out. Bam! I pull out the block. The girl turned the wrong way down the block, T-boned the shit out the car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the bitch like, so she like passed out on the steering wheel. So I'm like, yo, this bitch better not. I was like, yo, I was about to go over there like, bitch, you better not be dead. Wake the fuck up. Get the fuck. I'm like looking at her, and then her friend got out the passenger side, talking about some, oh my God, like on the ground. I can't believe I told her not to drive drunk, all this crazy shit. So I'm looking at her like, I'm about to get out and fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, no, I'm gonna sit my ass in this car till the ambulance come, do shit that way and handle shit the right way. Cause it's like these two females and it's like there's really nothing I could do. If these was niggas, it would have played out different.
Mm-hmm.
But since it's females, niggas gave them a pass and shit. So it was like, all right, bam. And it's like, yo, I don't even think and then on top of that, she tried to sue me.
When it was over, like when she woke up,
She had like a torn torn something. Yeah. And I'm like,
you
bitch,
crashed
do you
me.
even remember?
Yeah.
I got that bitch name on my phone to this day.
And what happened with the lawsuit? It fell through.
Yeah, I mean, it fell through, but it wasn't as crazy as it should have been because it's like they sent me shit. Do you want to come to court and explain to her how this affected your life and all this shit like that? And I'm like, no, she not gonna give a fuck. And for one, and for two, I'm just not going.
So, this situation hits like social media. It had to be like a day later, and you start seeing it takes a turn that was like unnecessary. Nobody felt the balance between, mind you, like you said, if it was your people, if she had to crash somebody's aunt and they two cousins crossing the boulevard because she was doing 110 in a 45, I don't think we go racial. But everybody looking for that scapegoat. And that's when you add in the components, the smallest component about this is race. That's the smallest part of this.
Yeah.
It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with it. So how the way she ends up on a picture next to Kyle Rittenhouse is, who also didn't kill any black people. A lot of people, I don't know if y'all know that or not.
Bro.
He didn't kill any black people. It was
And
self-defense. And the one person he didn't pop in that altercation was the black person. So how does she end up here? Why do we have to, and as a community, have to get behind bullshit?
This is why a lot of the positive gets pushed behind the bullshit because the bullshit is way more louder. Like all this comparing, like this type of instance, you got to look at it and be like, was the bitch wrong or not?
Right.
She was wrong. Why y'all comparing one wrong to another wrong? Wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
We looking at her case solely. We not comparing her shit to nobody else's.
Because we don't have to.
We don't have to.
And then let me point out this. I thought about this morning. For y'all that's putting her on that picture next to Kyle Rittenhouse, be careful. Because you're basically saying we should get behind her because she made a mistake. So if you put her on a picture next to Kyle Rittenhouse,
The positive behind the bullshit.
you're saying Kyle Rittenhouse made a mistake too. Y'all didn't feel that way a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not getting behind that shit.
And it wasn't a mistake because this is something that she obviously do frequently.
Yo, she pulled out her phone and bragged about that shit.
I'm not getting behind that shit. Not one bit. Throw her.
She pulled out her phone,
Man.
bragged about that shit, laughed, put her phone back.
Only part of me that sympathizes for her,
Probably was still
I
tweeting
sympathize for the
when this
ignorance
shit happened.
because she was so fucking ignorant. That's where I sympathize. It's like, damn, why you had to be so ignorant? That's the only part. All the other shit, all that. Oh, she's
Yo, they
upset.
saying the exit was right there. You get away with, you just ducked the DUI and a speeding ticket. I'm parking this. I'm out. Let me put this on Broad Street.
I'm taking back blocks now.
I'm not taking the E-way drunk.
Somebody on they
But
were
if
saying
I
they were saying
fuck-
this.
I'm
if
not
I
drunk driving.
If I fuck Kelly Drive up drunk, what's the E-way? That ain't nothing.
But she been like, it's crazy because
That's how she was thinking.
Ain't no telling how many times she done did this and we don't know.
So when I
about.
got my
Right.
CDL, I don't know if you did too, but it's this thing called, I forget what it's called. You do something 300 times, you get away with it you won't get away with something 300 times, but all it takes is that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like 200 and something. It was a weird number, and the shit is like statistically sound. Like even something little you're not supposed to be doing. Let's say you buck traffic in a certain intersection just to get to where you need to go. You can get away with that 300 times, but all it takes is that one time for it to change your fucking life.
That's kind of what my instructor be saying. He be like, it's cool until it's not.
Don't cut the rules.
It's all good until it's not good.
Every
Then
rule,
it's like, damn.
it's a blessing. Don't cut the rule again. Like
You can so it's you can feel if you're going first of all if you're going to feel for her, you have to feel for the victim. It took 2 days for me to figure out the 28-year-old name from Allentown. You know what I'm saying? I went to go look for that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta feel that way for everybody.
Yeah,
Don't say the answer to this is not everybody drives drunk. Because everybody don't drive drunk and kill 3 people. It'd be a lot less people in the world.
And if that's the case, that don't make it right. How many Nazis was it? That don't make it right. It was a whole bunch of motherfuckers that agreed with Hitler. Do that make it right? Popular opinion is not always right, and motherfuckers.
You know
need to
what
get
this
that
brought
through
me
their
back to?
fucking
Since
head.
everybody want to bring up correlations that don't make no sense. Remember when we got behind Sha'Carri when she won that race? We got behind Sha'Carri and she ran that way. She got caught. Well, not got caught. She got the drugs found in her system. We got behind her. She lost every race after that. Everyone. Lost the race. People was trying to reach out to her, give her support. She getting smart with them. And the only time she pop up is when somebody else get caught in the drug scandal. And then she like, oh, wait, how did she get the... Back in bullshit. Getting behind bullshit.
Yeah.
She was a fucking loser in all reality. She was just black.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't need that kind of
We need to start. I ain't gonna lie. Us as a people need to realize. All right, we need not us, but we need to hold certain motherfuckers in our community accountable and not just give them that. We not giving them that race pass because when we do need to use that race pass, it's gonna be like, all right, it's like the little boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
We can't keep calling race, especially with bullshit like this. It had nothing to do with race. It just so happened that if she killed cops, that's why motherfuckers are saying this shit. For real. I seen some
because
shit.
they were police. Did that make their lives less violent?
Bro,
They was doing their job.
bro.
That could have been their last call of the night or their
Bro.
first call of the shift.
Bro.
I'm not going for that as a black person. I hate state troopers, but I don't want to see none of them dead on the northbound of fucking I-95.
And if they was, it could have even went to the point where, all right, let's say they lock her up. There probably would have been some shit about that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. It's like, man, listen.
Saying that everybody get drunk is just wild. Like,
Bro,
nobody want. Like, we can. You could just say prayers up to her and her family. This was crazy, but don't
I definitely
don't
and it's
condone this
crazy.
shit. It sounded like people was condoning this shit.
I don't want to get it fucked up as to where like I'm on some like heartless shit like towards her because I feel bad because she was so young as to where like she didn't get to have I can't even say that because she had the mistakes that she could have said, okay, I got away with that. Let me learn from this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, something about me, I always do show empathy and sympathy towards the ignorant because they don't know no better. Even though when they're supposed to, they don't. For some reason, it don't click in their head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel bad for that, but that's the only thing. Other than that, she still needs to be the fucking jail.
It's not a race thing.
It's not a race thing. It's not.
She hasn't been sentenced yet. You don't know if she gonna plead. This might not be a life sentence. Might not be a 25 to life sentence.
And you know what's
They trying
crazy?
to give her like a 30 piece.
You wanna know what's
I think,
crazy?
right?
The motherfuckers that's using this race shit, a lot of motherfuckers that's using this race shit, it ain't the motherfuckers that's woke. It's the motherfuckers that's also ignorant.
Yeah.
It's
The
the
race-
it's
the
the
race
motherfuckers.
thing
It's the
is-
motherfuckers that went down there to loot instead of going down there to protest. That type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me read this stupid ass picture that's going around. His whole community stood with him in court, out of court, and in the media. Let
The
me
white
stop
boy.
right there.
It was
Yeah.
another white boy they compared it to.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Yeah.
That's not true. You know why that's not true? Because he was up there for what was he in Kenosha doing? It was a riot about the yeah, but it wasn't Black Lives Matter. It was,
George Floyd.
I think it was in Kenosha.
The ones the Bucks protested.
The Proud Boys or some shit like that.
What the fuck is that? What type of web browser is this, T?
This the one Kyle Rittenhouse was at?
Yeah, I'm trying to find what it was. Jacob Blake.
All right.
Okay.
So he was up there and he was protecting the property, his folks' property, and got into an altercation with other white people. The whole white community wasn't standing behind him in and out of court.
Yeah.
Let me finish it. His whole community stood with him in and out of court and in the media, but we quick to throw her away or under the bus for an accident caused by something we all do. Hold on, champ. We don't all do that.
Yeah.
We not doing that.
And when we do it, motherfuckers ain't proud of it.
And we wrong too when we
Yeah,
do it.
We know we wrong. And when I did drive, I'm not gonna say I never did it before. We all drove when we wasn't in the right state of mind to drive.
And you was dead ass wrong.
And we was dead. And I held I'm like, yo, God, I literally thank God that nothing happened. I prayed on that shit. Like, that's the difference between a motherfucker that killed somebody out of, you know what I'm saying? You could put this shit in so many different avenues that don't make no fucking sense, but it wasn't fucking race. You're not putting it in that fucking avenue. Because then that discredits everything else that our culture stands for.
Every
that's
time.
fucking
I mean,
dead,
like,
bro.
I'm
Every
driving,
time.
It's dead. I'm not standing for that discredit shit.
I'm driving slow even if I get pulled over for a tail light. Like after getting pulled over and let go, that's like a
When you
that's
sober.
Like that, yeah, that's like that kind of moment.
Bro,
All right.
and then where was her peoples? Where was her folks at? That's the real question. Where the motherfuckers that was saying, hey, when she was shaking ass in the bar? Where that motherfuckers at? Where they at?
But that's what I'm saying. Like she probably was like a functioning alcoholic. Like she probably didn't show
I don't even
signs
want to call
of
her
like,
alcoholic. She just went out, got drunk.
or a
and-
functional drunk. Like she probably was drunk.
No,
but
she thought she was functional because by the
Okay,
grace
so
of
this-
God, nothing happened in the prior shit.
So somebody went
She
reaching
on
for this
bullshit.
one.
Because I was saying, I don't think that if when she got pulled over and she seemed like she was, intoxicated under the influence of anything, that like the cops wouldn't have just been like, "Oh, all right, just slow down."
Yeah.
I don't think that.
My whole thing is
Like if she was just speeding and like that's all it was, then yeah, they
Imagine
let her
letting
go.
somebody
all the white
slide,
people
though.
didn't get behind Kyle Rittenhouse because he killed white people. And that's that whole, we'll get into that later, that whole Republican versus Democrat shit and all that shit.
Imagine letting somebody slide
And they
and
kill
then
you.
that be the reason. That's some Final Fantasy shit, ain't it? This shit is crazy.
Final Destination.
Final
shit.
Destination. Final
Yeah.
Destination. That's sick. That's crazy. That's fucking sick, yo. You can't
Yeah,
make this
when
shit up.
I had to learn that too. Like, yo, she hit the same cops.
Bro.
And they were saying, and then that's Twitter. That's her. That's their fault. So T
don't-
pull
that
up
don't
this.
even- that
Yeah,
don't
that's
even make
that's
sense.
crazy. Everything
They-
except for her taking accountability. Y'all
And
was just
that's
saying
the-
anything.
And it's almost like when you could relate this shit to Zodiacs. It's just a way of motherfuckers to deflect accountability.
So they went back and pulled this up. This happened before the
Happened a couple months ago, right? It
This
said like
one-
January, right?
yeah. I don't know why they even went and got this one, but all right, we can do it.
Plus, people need to realize the amount of lives affected does count and does matter.
We could do it. A Huntington Valley teenager has been charged with homicide by vehicle while driving under the influence of related crimes for allegedly driving drunk and crashing his car off of Shellingham Road in January, killing one passenger and critically injuring three others. Alexander, let's read as a family, Cole Nigsberg, 18, crashed his 2006 Honda Civic into two telephone poles in the 1000 block of Greenwood Avenue at 134 on January 23rd, suffering spinal injuries and a broken clavicle, Montgomery County District Attorney Kevin Steele said the 5 people in Corningsburg's car, all between the ages of 17 to 20, had been at a birthday party at a bowling alley before the crash, and investigators found evidence that they had been drinking in the car, Steele said. A friend of Corningsburg told detectives he had tried to take the keys to the teen's vehicle to stop him from driving, but that was unsuccessful. This young man turned his car into a lethal weapon and caused a crash that killed 1 passenger and injured 3 teenage passengers so badly that they will be dealing with their injuries for a very long time. Steele said many families were forever altered by the defendant's actions, and my heart goes out to all of them. Nicholas, damn, these white boys got some crazy names. Badnarek 20 of Abington, who authorities said was on the passenger side of the back seat and was
I
not
don't
wearing
want to
the
see my last name.
I was just about to say, T looked like he got crazy.
He do.
Man.
Died of his injuries. A 17-year-old girl who was sitting in the middle of the back seat was not wearing a seatbelt. Was sent head first through the. That's one of my worst fears. Sent head first through the front windshield and suffered a brain bleed, broken vertebrae, and broken pelvis. A female passenger seated behind the driver and wearing a seatbelt suffered a spinal injury, fractured ribs, and internal injuries. A male passenger in the front seat who was wearing a seatbelt suffered a skull fracture, multiple broken vertebrae, and extensive internal injuries. At the time of the crash, investigators said Koenigsberg was intoxicated and drove in a reckless manner, causing Bagnarek's death and injuries to this passenger, prosecutors said. What the fuck did this have to do with what happened with this little girl? Y'all brought this up to say what? I don't see any white people behind this. He killed somebody's son. There's no white people getting behind this.
It's almost like when you in an argument with somebody.
But y'all didn't read this. Y'all just posted it because he was white. I know that.
It's almost like when you get in an argument with somebody and they try to make your point for you so they can argue that. Like, no, nigga, that's not my point. That's not white people not behind that shit.
No white person is supporting this in court, out of court, in the media.
I got a cousin that died from a drunk driver on New Year's. He was on his way to a diner and literally crashed into him being chased by the cops. So I don't got no sympathy for any of this shit.
Drunk driving is not a racial thing.
It's
yeah,
not.
I think when you see a black person and police, like, people automatically go to the race thing. Like,
What the fuck
that's
y'all
an
think she was,
easy scapegoat. Oh,
Y'all
race.
think she was racially profiled to get pulled over when she was doing 110 and 50? Did she get pulled over because she was black doing that 110? Where does race come in? That's like the most.
Not even where does it come in. Not
it.
even where does it come in. Where does it end? Like, when are you just gonna say, like, no, all right? It just so at this point it's just like, all right, it just so happened that she was black. It just so happened that they was white, but it has nothing to do with anything.
Quote unquote smart people posted this shit.
Y'all
Like
stating facts.
Like popular people
Like,
posted this
y'all
shit.
right. Y'all stating facts. She is black. They are white, but it has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
The sky is blue, but it don't got nothing to do with the grass. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all talking about?
Y'all just made me read all them crazy ass white last names for nothing.
Bro, and he killed one person died with his shit. So they automatic 3 people died with hers. It's a numbers thing.
Y'all brought that up in hers.
So even if they do give her the same shit they would give him, they gotta multiply it by 3.
Including state troopers.
They don't understand when you do something.
You do time for killing a fucking dog that worked for the police.
You touch a dog, it's assault.
Y'all see them young boys in Frankfurt? They got time for
a cat.
Yeah,
They let them
sicking pit bulls on a street cat.
Bro,
what part? What part do we let her slide for, and why? Cause she black? That's bullshit.
Y'all better be putting money on her books. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Cause they only get behind the negative shit.
I'm not getting behind that shit at all.
It's 3 people dead off of this shit.
Go start a GoFundMe. Do something, cause y'all gonna lose. It's a waste of money.
The tweet make it so much worse.
It's an open and shut case. An open and shut case.
All she could do is just plead and just take whatever.
Take whatever, and y'all go start a GoFundMe for her books or whatever. Fuck y'all.
Y'all won't care about next week.
Y'all won't. Like, the motherfuckers just wanted to go. Motherfuckers just want to go viral. That's what it is.
The state troopers, they got to go fund me already. That's already at like 100,000.
They gonna get it done. Don't worry.
For sure.
Don't worry. That blue wall, they gonna get it done.
They gonna get it done.
They gonna be all right.
And it's crazy because it's like, all right, these cops could have very well been racist. We don't know that though, but that
don't
has
come into
nothing
play
to
at
do
all.
with anything. It has nothing to do with anything. Like, yo,
Condolences to those families.
Yeah, prayers up to everybody involved. 'cause
everybody involved. Even
Nobody
her,
life the same.
even her.
Yeah,
I pray
even
God.
her.
I pray God show mercy on her. All that. I pray for that. On the same type time, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Pulling out you, I don't see it. Cause I would have sobered right up.
Yeah.
Yo, I just
You
beat
see
a
the light. Not
DUI
even-
and a speeding.
Wait, not even when you see the lights. Soon as you see the cop car pull up behind you, it's like, oh shit.
Bro,
You get right.
I'm
They basically said, "Yo, give us your license registered." Don't go off. All right, hold. Yo, slow it down. You drunk? Damn, the exit right here. Let me pull over and call Lyft. Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. Tweet that from Passyunk. After you pull your fucking car, I'm pulling it over right here. I don't care if I get a ticket. I just beat a DUI. Let me get out this car.
That's the and you can even relate that back to the motherfuckers that wasn't motherfuckers was trying to be too cool to tell her, yo, you wrong, don't do this shit. I'm just assuming that she was with somebody. Don't nobody go out by themselves.
I heard that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Think she was in the car with somebody?
Yeah, I heard that. But I can't because they would have. I don't know how they don't get injured. Because she did her own perp walk. Like she don't look damaged at all. No glass on the face or nothing. I don't think she could. I guess she dropped somebody off or
And
something.
people
Like,
need to realize when you do reckless shit, especially involving a car,
They probably got out and
even when it
skated,
even when
son.
it comes to the street shit, when you
'cause she
do
probably passed out.
when you do reckless shit, it always affects the people that don't deserve it around you. It never affects you. It affected them cops. Who knows what the fuck the other motherfucker?
I think they said he was drunk driving and he decided he was trying to get to the exit. He said he was on some drunk shit.
Who
Oh,
the,
the guy that was walking
The
on.
guy that was walking.
Okay. That
He was,
that
but
that
he
gonna
got
be my
out his
next question.
joint. He was like, "I gotta get out of here," and they was probably like, "Yo," they probably about to walk him back to the
cop
cruiser,
car. Yeah.
get him off the road, and in the midst of that, here she come. How the fuck did she even gain that speed back? And when they was just with
So
you,
she literally
Yeah.
just took. She
I
took.
wonder how.
I don't want to assume this shit, but she basically.
oh, don't worry, the DA is
It's,
gonna bring that
it's
up.
possible that she took a life of a motherfucker that was literally learning from his mistakes.
Yeah,
So not only you ain't want to. You just
I don't know if
said-
he was drunk driving or broke down. You ever see somebody break down? It's
Yeah.
like, all right, fuck it, ain't nobody to call. This shit over. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I wonder
Mm.
if they was walking like across from the far left lane or from the where was they walking at? Because normally if you ever been stopped pulled over on the highway, they come to the left side.
I don't think he was walking on that side.
They
If
were-
He did
they
pull over. He
was-
was on the shoulder, right?
I don't know
Mm.
because if she knocked them into ongoing traffic, that means he was walking on a weird side.
No, but you gotta understand where she hit them at. Probably there's a big ass curve on 95.
Okay.
So even if they was walking on this
after,
side,
after
she
the
could have
Broad
hit them.
Street exit, right?
So look, the curve is like this. No, before that, before all that, there's a big ass like curve, and it even goes all the way around towards Southwest. It's like a,
Yeah, I know what
you know
you're
what I'm
talking
saying,
about.
like right
Yeah, I
on
know what
like
you're talking
Front
about.
Street, like
Yeah.
where
Mhm.
that shit at,
right
like,
before you see the stadium,
Yeah,
there's a
yep.
curve right there.
and then it's like, I don't know. We don't know all the
To
facts,
knock
but
all three of them in the fucking air is fucking wild.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Man, I just like I said, pray for everybody. I didn't even want to talk about this shit for real.
I didn't because, but it gotta be said though because we not doing that as black people. We not
Yeah.
doing that. Take that fucking dumbass picture off your page. It don't mean nothing, and y'all don't get behind shit.
It's crazy because we as black people discredit us the most, and we don't even peep it.
But it's not even a discredit. We not condoning this.
No, I'm saying like a lot of motherfuckers that we gotta hold motherfuckers accountable. It all starts with accountability. Like you can't control anything else besides what you do.
It was. I don't understand because people standing on this dumbass shit.
It's not meant to understand, bro. It's meant to not be a thing. Like, don't try to understand the crazy too much to the point where you become crazy. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit. It's like, it is what it is. Shit gonna come to the light, whatever. Pray for her, pray for them, more so. And, hey, God bless everybody involved.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, this had nothing to do with race. Y'all got to get better at making y'all points and deciding when to put y'all kufi on and shit
That
like that.
shit get me irritated because it's almost like I give motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt, but every single time. And it's like sometimes it's to the point where it's like y'all might say something that's racially happened, and now it's like I said, it's like the little boy that cried wolf. It's almost like I'll be like, damn, I gotta read into it because I don't even trust motherfuckers that's saying it's racist.
Yeah.
I don't. It's crazy. You really gotta read shit. Like, and we in the internet where motherfuckers don't read shit, so a lot of motherfuckers just
Motherfuckers just
repost
on
it.
Twitter arguing and shit. And that's why I said I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah,
That's why I ain't say nothing
all the
about it
old-
on there.
Even the old aunties talking about that poor little girl. The fuck is you? You just got on Facebook a week ago. Facebook. You ain't even on the other shit. Like, cool the fuck out. Stay out of it. Stay in your place. Go watch the news. Chill. Learn. Read. Motherfuckers read. Read.
Another topic, something that happened. The kid Tyree Sampson, aka Big Tick.
Oh,
He was the
man.
14-year-old that
Lost his life at the amusement park in Florida.
yeah.
And
And I
stop
can
it.
and I
Stop
can say
reposting that
yeah,
video
and I can
first
say let me
foremost.
say this going forward, yo. I am
Yeah,
not
too.
desensitized to seeing people die on camera.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'll take your word for
I
it.
ain't watch it.
I ain't watch it.
I don't want to watch
I just
that shit.
I read the Shade Room put the joint at the top. I say he deserved at least his name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not watching it. No, I'm cool. Like, who want to see that?
That is fucking sick. That's so fucked up, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of them things where it's just like,
14.
yeah.
14, sadly. Did y'all see it was like the full video, like right before they went up, it didn't even look like he was like strapped down.
Yeah, he
Big
was a
as
big. He was a
hell.
big. He was a big
He
nigga.
big as
But
hell.
that's
So
not-
that made me really
They
not
said
wanna
everybody.
see
They
it.
said everybody denied him on the ride except that one person. Lawsuit my situation, please. Thanks. Take
Yeah.
mine as small bills.
And it's fucked up because even that shit.
And
it's
that don't
like,
bring 'em
it
back,
Don't
though.
bring them back. So that's the
Yeah,
fucked
that
up
just
part.
shows, that
And they'll
shows,
fight
like,
it.
negligence within the whole.
Bro.
And that's the nastiest part about them corporations is they'll fight it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like
that's-
that higher up guy. You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't just giving them.
The
he was-
motherfuckers
he
that's out of
forced us-
touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't got to deal with the repercussions.
So
of it.
his name was Big. His nickname was Big Tick. His real name was Tyree Sampson. You know, prayers to him and his family.
Definitely.
man,
for
uh,
sure, man.
and everybody that had to witness that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's traumatizing.
Imagine sitting your fucking homie. Y'all on a fucking ride together.
Yeah.
He just.
But imagine having, like, even that. Like,
I'm never
imagine
going back to nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Anything.
Don't invite me to nothing. I'm not coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But he had to come back down to the shit.
Right.
Knowing your man's fell, but you knowing you up here, you gotta go back down. Like, bro, keep me up there forever. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Like, then they gotta go home and be damned if you pull your phone out.
Yeah.
Right, because you guys. Yeah.
You know that's what they doing.
Then you
first.
got these people. Damn, what happened? Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate the motherfuckers.
Fuck you
that-
want to know the details, like when the joint clicked and
But
all
then,
that.
them be the motherfuckers that some of them do be having good intentions, but they just don't know how to word it. And you need to realize, I want to give this advice to everybody. Sometimes you just have to be there for somebody. You don't have to talk. There is no right thing to say in these situations. You just
Yeah,
gotta
no.
be there,
You just
either
gotta be their
physically
ear sometimes.
say I'm here for you, or just pull up and just sit in the living room
I had a
quiet.
childhood friend passed away, and I think my mom like typed what happened. I deleted that shit. Like,
Yeah, you don't have to
we
know.
don't, we
what
not
the-
doing that.
you
We're not them
can't-
people.
Yeah, you can't like
It's past. Whatever
Yeah.
happened, happened.
Yeah,
It happened,
that's
and just sit in the living room with me. We don't even gotta talk. Just chill.
Somebody asked what happened on a post on the gun zone. Like, what happened? Excuse me.
Nothing to you, so be grateful.
What details
That's
do
all
you
you gotta
need?
worry
What
about.
details do you need in order for you to start your condolences?
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
details do you can just give your condolences? You know what I'm saying? I just seen friends die on them videos.
Yeah.
And them poppy stories, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all be buddy with them poppy stores. Them poppy store niggas, they in the group chat. Everybody that died in front of their poppy store around that shit, they got that shit on camera. They trade that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn, look what happened here. Look what happened here. Yeah, I seen a couple of my friends.
And they giving that tape up to motherfuckers that pay them for it.
Yeah.
So
I remember my brother like checked one of them niggas like, yo, you sitting here looking at my homie like, why y'all ain't help?
don't care.
No. They be strapped in them poppy
that's a
stores.
whole.
don't
That's a
care.
and to let
whole
somebody
nother
open the door and shoot in
That's
that
a
shit.
whole nother conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
a
want to talk about the
whole
community of
That's
motherfuckers.
a
Yeah,
whole nother conversation.
they got World Star on their group chat with us dying and shit. You at the Poppy store. You think Poppy fuck with you? You died. He was strapped. He ain't even attempt. I done seen them G-Lock, them big ass G-Lock boxes look like gasoline tanks. Yeah, he ain't even reach for that shit. I seen my homie die.
I seen
Main
the
man
chink-
opened the door
ever-
through the door. Was all in the store,
I seen
past
the-
the register and
I
all
seen
that
the
shit. He
chink
never
try.
reached.
I seen the chink try to shut the gate.
Oh yeah, they will. They shut the gate on you.
Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, this.
You want to talk about a community that ain't for motherfuckers? Yeah, for sure.
It'd be
None
the
of
same
They be
them
sitting
Poppy
around
stores and them
That's a
Chinese
different
stores, they
conversation.
Trading videos on
But
them highlight
we
on
would
that
have to
highlight
have.
reel.
We would have to have a whole different
Yeah, for
conversation
For
to
sure.
talk about that shit.
Let's get into some. I want to get into sports, music. Where y'all want to go?
Let's go to music.
Let's talk about Cardi B.
Cardi
Platinum,
B is,
I heard.
Yeah, Cardi
Yeah.
B.
That's heavy. I ain't gonna
Just
lie.
made
That's
history.
why the fuck she been MIA.
Yeah.
Enjoying the fruits of her labor. Fuck
Cardi
it.
B
I
had
can't
one
be
of the
mad at her.
best- Probably the best debut
Yeah.
ever.
And music, right?
And
They
yeah,
said
music
everything
ever.
is platinum or more.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
And now she's on the.
What the
they got
fuck?
a Baby Shark TV show. Now she on the
She
show.
can't lose. I don't want to say
I
that.
want to add her to the list of people that might retire early from rap.
Yeah, this point,
Rihanna,
like,
Cardi B,
Tell you right now.
and I want to say T Grizzly.
We gonna get a couple.
yeah, he
couple
found
little
what he
features.
liked, and you can't be mad at
He
that.
on
though.
video games. He's selling legal.
You can't be
legal,
mad at that.
Legal peas. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You can't be mad at that.
Who else do y'all see?
They don't owe us shit. That's what people need to realize.
No, and
they
fuck,
don't owe
fuck
us
them
shit.
record deals that they signed.
Yeah.
Now they can buy themselves out of them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's
yep.
what it's really about.
Yep.
I don't owe y'all
That's
no
the
music.
last thing the record label want. This nigga making money, nigga.
Yeah, he can buy out his
Fuck.
contract. He can go into the red on his own. He can buy his own album.
Man,
Motherfucker.
come on, T. You don't got to sell weed. That's nasty. Come so,
Sign
write
this
song.
deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take these points on this deal. No, fuck
Walking
your
you right
record
off
deal.
the cliff.
I can see Jack Harlow.
I feel like he still got a while to go though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
he's
can see
still
him walking
passionate
away.
about it,
I can see
yeah.
him walking away from
He's
music.
fucking hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Drewski, bro.
I think he could have been retired, but Yo Gotti.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he done now though. I think he done with after his last joint, but he still. I think he like doing the A&R work type shit.
Yeah. Let's see. Nicki soon. I think Nicki just it's a passion at this point. I think she been one.
Meek
Meek soon.
He needs.
He still want to. I mean, he
Because
still.
he not getting the same. The game is different when the game love you back. You know what I'm saying? Like you not.
I mean, that's what come with it. He 10, 15 years in.
yeah.
That's crazy to say. Like, damn, me 10
10,
years
15.
in.
Add another 7.
Yeah.
Remember we
cousin.
met him 16, 15 on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a vet.
The
You know
Dookie
what I'm saying?
braids.
Yeah, all that type shit. One thing we don't talk about with him is like, even back then, he when everybody was rapping on camera, rapping on everybody else's beats, whether him or somebody else tapped him on his shoulder and say, "Yo, ain't no money in that.
Yeah.
We
rap
can't
your
play
own
that on the
shit.
radio.
Yeah.
Come over here. Let me show you something."
DJ the little man.
Yeah, Sap, Conway, Jalil B. Yeah. He was the first one to make no, we gonna start making music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You could rap on this camera as long as you want. Bro,
That's what.
Young Bob, they can't even monetize that shit. Imagine if they wanted to go
Mm-hmm.
go back and monetize that shit. They can't because the labels are, y'all rapped on a hood hot beat. Y'all rapped on a 24 Hours to Live beat. We need all our points and all that.
That's why all them. That's why all them mixtapes and shit that we ain't not getting none of them droughts or none of that shit is coming.
That's
to
why
Apple
I'm
Music.
Gotta
about-
clear it. He can't.
Yeah.
Nobody's clearing that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, long that
Not
shit
even
gonna take.
that. It would cost so much money.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be worth it at the end of the day unless you was doing it just for the culture.
Yeah, you just gonna be giving the money right back. You're not
Yeah.
gonna make nothing from it. I would put now that I think about it, I would probably put Dirk on that list too. I was watching him on the Full Send podcast.
Don't he got like a trucking joint?
Yeah, you got all
Yeah.
that shit. I expect that type of shit though. I'm glad to see niggas actually doing it though.
I ain't watched the whole thing. I got finished.
Like
it,
doing
but
shit other than what the fuck people want them to do.
Yeah.
And finding happiness. Like T Grizzly doing gaming, you could see the joy in his face, like having fun.
Chief
And
Keef.
this is like real shit. Chief Keef been with MIA.
Yeah, Chief Keef.
He ain't gotta make another song a day in his life.
What are you doing? Gaming? I know he's selling
He
weed.
doing everything.
Selling weed don't even sound criminal no more. Like it's just
No.
you selling weed. Shit gonna sell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers won't get high.
THC high enough. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
He gaming, moved out there. They was on the timeline talking about did Chief Keef do something for Dirk's career? I said no,
Dirk was out before Keith.
no,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Dirk was making music before Keith.
Well, I mean,
I'm not
Keef
saying-
kicked the door first.
No, yeah, no, he was popping more, but Dirk was in jail.
I think
Dirk was in and out of jail.
Yeah.
Cause
I think
was
Chief
listening- I
Keef
was
opened
listening
the
to Dirk.
door for Chicago.
Yeah, Chief Keef put the eye on Chicago.
Drill though, not Chicago because you got Twista and Kanye and all them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sound.
That sound.
Chief Keef put the eye on that.
But he
sound.
never reached back and said, "All right, Dirk, come on,"
Yeah,
because they was never,
buddy.
never.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That same
Mhm.
shit. Keep it all the way honest. That same shit that homie pulled, No Limit Cairo, that he running around pulling on, G Herbo, Dirk and them pulled that on, Chief Keef. Like yeah,
Yeah.
he ain't bail this person out. He ain't buy this. He ain't do that. He
They
ain't do that.
definitely did. Yep.
They pulled that on him to the
Yeah.
point where he left. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they never been. They got like, you can like I want to say 3 or 4 songs together. That's real songs.
Tops. That's tops.
That wasn't emailed to this person, emailed to this person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But after that, they was never cool. You can't make a whole neighborhood of niggas be on the same page.
Yeah.
No, they ain't
You're not
warring
gonna
with
please
each
them.
other.
You're not gonna
even,
please
even
everybody.
like
They don't even
with-
avenge. They
even
don't
with
even
the
shout out the
tournament-
same homies when they
Even-
pass away. They don't all do it.
even with the tournament, like my hood is like so divided sometimes, and it's almost like it's weird. Like even when it's a task event, it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas
Mhm.
be on edge. Everybody got ego. Everybody got pride. Niggas just throwed off all that shit. You got to put that all in one pot. That's why I was glad. Like it went smooth. Like. But niggas is really like my hood. It was times when certain niggas, you know what I'm saying, like it was
Mhm.
going down, like my own hood, like Civil War type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just how it is. So everybody not, like you said, everybody not.
Oh,
gonna
we
be on the
talked
same
about this in
accord.
the court. Best female hip hop artist. You had named some artists I never even fucking heard of before.
You know he
Oh
can't.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
He horny.
I shout out the underdogs. I'm
He
not gonna
horny.
go for the mainstream people.
He
Who you-
horny.
But I had damn who I had. I had Mulatto on there. I like Mulatto.
I
like
gotta
it.
listen to her new album. It's
Mulatto
out now, right?
mainstream.
It's
she
alright.
mainstream. She crossed that. She crossed that bridge.
Yeah,
She
I say so.
mainstream.
She
You
You
go
know
in
who
there.
I thought was gonna do it? Remember Rennie Rucci?
Oh yeah,
I used to follow her before I knew she rapped.
yeah.
Just
I
on some young horny shit.
Yeah, I just found out she read.
On some young
She
horny
had
shit.
she had the head start on
On some young
on
horny
all
shit.
of them.
she had the head
Meg.
start on Meg.
Yeah, on some young horny shit.
So when Meg passed, I'm like,
But you don't know what type of deal. It could be some shit behind the scenes we don't know about.
then Meg passed it, then Dream Doll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Then Lotto. I'm like, damn, the fuck.
Lotto been doing that shit though.
Yeah.
Like she was on that show with Jermaine Dupri.
How y'all feel about what
Yeah, I
she said
liked her
about?
since then.
She looked like a whole tomboy back then, bro.
She said she was.
I was
That was-
cracking the
that
fuck
was
up
a young
because
boy
my
then,
girl
you
was
know what I'm
my girl was watching that shit. I'm like, yo, but we was watching shit like last year. My girl used to watch like watching that shit. I'm like that's fucking.
She said she was. She said she
I'm
used to
like,
be tomboy.
yo, I'm like,
in the
that's,
cars
I'm
and
like,
shit.
yo, she's a little dyke.
Yeah.
She wasn't a dyke though. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, I like Dream Doll. I think she gonna be around for a while.
Yeah. She always know how to bring her name back up.
Lotto,
Meg need to get the fuck out.
Meg, this is getting a little
Shaky warrior. Shaky warrior.
Trial resuming April 13th. That's what I was just listening to another podcast. Everybody's starting to come around in the same feeling
Mhm.
because Main Man dropping music, making videos, making fun of the court case and all this kind of shit. I'm thinking
Bro.
like, ain't no way.
He just had a show in
Off,
Vegas
but he been
last
doing
night.
this shit off the rip though. Like he didn't give a fuck because he knew. I'm like, you know when a nigga knows something, you know. Like it's like when your girl come to you and be like,
So with Meg,
So what you was
but
doing
even
it- all right,
even
she
prior
knows-
to
you know what I'm saying?
prior to this, she really ain't been taking advantage of her.
situation.
Yeah,
Unless somebody say something about it.
Cause they know she could
Not
only
even,
go,
not even
but
that.
she could
I'm
only
talking
go.
about her music. Like
'Cause
she
she-
ain't really been hitting them in their head like
Oh,
she
no,
supposed to
'cause
be.
All her albums, well, not all her albums, but
They
all
don't
her
really do that
albums,
good on
anything
the
she-
first week.
Yeah, anything she drop, it don't be hitting.
What's the last thing that hit? WAP.
Mm-hmm.
That and she was on that song. Put y'all back in there. That freak ass joint with Shenseea.
I never heard that.
She got something. No, she got something right now with Doja Cat. Yeah, Doja
See,
Cat.
pull up so we can see how long we've been here.
Yeah, she got something out with Doja Cat right now that I think is going crazy. But I had Amaretta on my list too. She
Pull
young
up her
rapper
first
from
week. What's her first week?
Atlanta.
Oh, Dua Lipa. That's what you
Oh,
talking
Dua
about?
Lipa, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dua Lipa.
Said put y'all back in it. That joint funny as shit. That song be having me cracking the fuck up.
Who you say? Who you just say?
This girl
Amaretta.
Amaretta from Atlanta.
Pull her up, T. I never even heard of her.
He horny. You know he follow all them on the gram.
How you spell it?
OMERETTA.
This little. She just did the such and such not Atlanta.
Yeah.
What about not 2 Chainz, Blueface artist.
Who that girl with the missing tooth in the middle?
I was fucking around. That's the bit.
Which one?
You don't like it 'cause Act don't like it.
Kylie.
No, I don't like her. I ain't even peeped her and Ag had a little back and forth. She from Atlanta, right? This the one that was saying, yeah, in that video right there, saying everybody else not from Atlanta.
The John, what's her name too?
Who that?
She came to my school and was rapping. We was kicking it with them and G Herbo when they came to the school. Uzi and G Herbo came to our homecoming one year. And her name is Bia. She got that song,
Oh,
It's a
Bia.
whole lot of money in this mug.
I heard that.
Yeah, she was alright. She was tough back then, even like bar wise, like she rap. Like not like Kendrick and shit, but like she like a know how to wordplay type shit.
Kylie too.
Kylie? Who that?
You don't say nobody from Philly?
He don't care.
Who from Philly? Shout
This
out
is
to
crazy.
Rocky. I
Nah,
had
we know,
Rocky
we know,
on my
we
list.
know. Rocky, okay.
That's it.
Quick, easy.
Niggas
You know
is
what I'm saying?
crazy.
Get that
Yeah.
shit, get them
Niggas
dogs
is
off your
crazy.
ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had Rocky up there.
You
This,
just said fuck Rocky.
Who?
You.
I never said that.
Who else you said?
This Kylie.
Look, he horny as shit.
No.
Do you like how they
Go
rap,
straight to the
Kenny?
ass
Damn.
pick. He
Yeah,
ain't
she-
pull up a SoundCloud link or nothing. He go right to the ass pick.
She
She
got
poking her
bars.
ass out. He crazy.
You show her on the fucking joint we did about the most top 10 people in
He's
women
a-
in entertainment.
he's
You
a
just horny.
repeat
You will
pervert.
never. I guarantee I'll go through your music right now. She's not in there.
He's a repeat
No,
pervert. He's a
What's
repeat.
she not?
What's the
She
song?
just, she just dropped. She
What's
just
the
dropped
song?
something.
No, what's the
Don't
song?
download it,
No,
nigga.
I'm about to- I'm about to go.
Show us in
He
your
horny.
library. Show us
T.
in your library.
T.
All right.
This nigga's crazy.
All right, man.
If he get on, he gonna be one of them niggas. Yeah, you know I can sign you, but what you gonna do for the deal?
He's a clown, man. Shout out to Cardi, man. She had
This nigga too horny.
every song on her CD go platinum. That's crazy. That's a hell of a one of one. You know what I'm saying?
Big deal.
Big deal. I don't know if she rap again. I don't know. I don't think she have to. Ain't nothing left to prove. Almost like on some Lauryn Hill shit. As far as like just doing one and being like, damn, I don't even want to touch this again because if it don't go down how I go down, I'm gonna never hear the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Shit
saying.
like
She's
that.
probably gonna have a. Let's say she do drop. It's gonna be another what's his name? Roddy Ricch situation.
Yeah. No, this ain't it. This ain't invasion of privacy. It's like I
Yeah.
can't do that again. Like I
Yeah.
don't know how I did it the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep dropping singles.
She could.
Fuck it.
Mhm.
I think she could. Remember when she first came out? It was like a rumor, but it was like a joke of her playing the nanny. It ain't really a joke now. She could probably really. Pull that fucking
I ain't
roll
gonna lie,
off.
though. It ain't a bad thing to go out with a bang, especially if you found your passion somewhere else. Like she a good
I just
actor.
think she's liked. Like we like
Yeah,
her.
that's what
Like,
I'm saying,
It's
like-
not even all sexual. Like we fuck with Cardi B.
I'm gonna keep
She-
it a being. I don't like. She's not like.
It ain't just the sexual part.
No,
when it come to
but
her.
look why she's not even that to me though.
Wait,
She's not, bro. She's
She's
not.
tough.
It's fake. It's fake.
I ain't
It's
fake
all
to
fake.
me.
It's all fake.
I'll
bro.
take it.
They horny.
listen,
Niggas
I was-
horny.
And her
Listen,
brother,
niggas
I said her
horny.
brother.
Niggas
It's
horny
wild.
too.
I don't care what her
Niggas
brother's
horny.
like. You don't like her?
Nah.
I'm with Mike.
Yeah, she not.
Y'all don't
that,
like
bro.
Hennessy either?
No. Who Hennessy?
Her sister?
Hennessy.
I keep
Hennessy
saying
look
her
a little.
brother.
Hennessy,
What's
I
up
think
with-
Hennessy look a little better.
Look a little, yeah.
I like that long hair, long nails shit. I like that wild shit.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
I am.
You a horny
I'm be
hood rat
honest with
chaser.
y'all. I
Yeah.
was following
Yeah.
Cardi before she was on Love and Hip Hop. Like I've been on the Cardi
With the
train
fucked up
since-
teeth. Yeah, she was funny as shit.
I was fucking with
I
her with
applaud her.
with
She
the-
came
I'm
from
saying.
Starlets, the Love and not everybody don't do what they supposed to do with that Love and Hip Hop shit.
Yeah.
Nah, she took
Motherfuckers stay
advantage of that.
clowns.
I like the fact that I like this. The part I like about her. I like
Hip
the
hop
fact
pop
that
star.
she's not finna let them put her in this hip hop box. She's an entertainer.
Yeah, she got to deal with Playboy.
So it's so much avenues that she could do, especially when it comes to just being herself. Like you
Yeah.
said, she's likable.
Yeah.
Not everybody got that.
Right.
You
I
know,
want-
you be on Twitter. Motherfuckers hate you on Twitter.
Me? I'm not going back. Fuck them. Shout out to everybody following the Discord. We gonna keep it there
For sure.
Keep running the YouTube subscribers.
Yeah.
subscribers up,
That
too.
shit got a little stale. We gonna get back to
Yeah.
that. Probably because we ain't been recording, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It just
Nah,
seemed
we
like this
still
week was a
recording.
long week.
No,
It just seemed like this
fuck
week
all
was a
that.
long week though.
Yeah.
Still
So
dropped 3 last week. Still recording. What you mean?
Man,
Yeah.
check us the fuck out. Tune the fuck in.
Mike got a chip.
We the shit. We
Kasim
the
in the
chips.
G
You know
League.
what I'm saying? I like my chips with the dip.
You know what I'm saying?
That's ball for one. We did it. I don't know about
Episode
y'all.
94. We holla at y'all.
Peace.